And this traveling is about movement, you know. So you got to look in your life, in what area do you feel stuck, or are you not flowing, where you have stagnated. So you got to look at your life and look at where you are feeling stagnant, and you've got to do something about it this year. The energy is such that you won't be able to ignore it, you know, and your soul is going to ask you to connect more with it, to listen to what it wants to experience. And then the mind will start to say, well, no, you can't do that. You've got this to do. You can't just take off, you know, and you'll get this whole thing. Ria's also saying about traveling. You'll get this whole thing going on about, you know, the ego and the heart. The heart wants to experience something, and the ego saying, and it will try and protect you and keep you safe and say, no, you can't do that because of this. So you're going to go through this kind of battle with the mind and the heart, the mind and the heart, and you've got to keep getting back into the heart. And so today I want to really focus on the heart. And this new moon is about new, it's about new energy. We are in a new energy, you know, and I've had to really sit down, and the timetable that I had, it's all gone out the window. I mean, February I'm going to be away most of the month, but when I come back in March, the work we're going to be doing, you know, is going to be about connecting with the soul. So I'm going to do some journeys with the soul. It's about going deeper this year, getting to know, you know, what we really truly desire. So we're going to look at happiness, fulfillment, you know, flow, and many areas. I've written them all down, but from March, really, we're going to do this work. So February, we're kind of setting the scene. February, it will be a month of just really just stepping into this energy. We're still feeling our way into this energy. And when I say feeling our way, we don't know what's around the corner, but we have to feel our way into it. And this is about trust and faith in the unknown. So when you are flowing down a river, you don't know what's around the corner, but you have to have faith and trust that you're going to feel your way, and you're going to feel the bends as you go around the corner, and you're going to open up into a new vista. So you're opening up into this infinite beingness that you are. You are an unlimited infinite being, and you're opening up, you know, into that vessel and into that being that you are. And we're going into spaces and energy that we haven't been before. So this week is a really powerful week. So if, you know, Terry was feeling that she had a cold, it's because there's a lot of light coming in this weekend. And we are in this Stargate this week up to the 29th, which is why I'm doing Design Your Destiny on the weekend. We have infinite timelines that have been made available to us. And this week we will be able to really tap into them and see, because all planets are going direct. They've all gone direct now from yesterday. And you know, they were in retrograde in January, going backwards. So you may have felt a bit stuck, that nothing was moving forward and you weren't getting your flow. Now the energy will start to flow. So you've got to look at things, look at really more introspection, more expression about what you desire, you know, and feel into this year. So trust, faith, you know, feeling into your emotions, feeling, connecting with your soul. And the soul is here in the heart, not in the mind. So the logic is the ego, and your soul and the infinite being that you are, you connect with here. So every time you go into anxiety, you go into stress, bring yourself back to your heart and take a few deep breaths. And you're going to have to learn to breathe in a new way. This year we are learning to breathe in a new way through this time of change, and we are going to need constant grounding. So even I am feeling that I've got to get back to daily meditation. It just feels like that this year, to just center ourselves, to connect with Mother Earth deeply, and just to navigate these waves and listen constantly. So you've got to have a practice that you can connect with. Your breath is also going to be very important to get yourself, you know, centered, in the body, embodied. Otherwise, you can just go and become quite ungrounded. And you're going to see lots of stuff coming at you from all angles. So there's a lot of people waking up, and there's a lot of things you're going to get to see on YouTube, on Facebook, and wherever you look at social media. And some of that energy will be quite ungrounded, and you know, if it doesn't align with what you feel, you don't listen to it, don't take it into your field. So create healthy boundaries around what you absorb and what you don't. So when Terry said, not mine, and created a healthy boundary. That's important because you are creating your reality in every moment, and you have to be so conscious of what you choose to absorb. And if you don't want to absorb something, or if you're having an off day and you don't want to absorb anything, you just have to say no. Learning to say no and listening to your own self is going to be important. Okay. So more reflection, more in self-inquiry, more alignment, and also we're stepping outside of our comfort zone. So where are you staying in your comfort zone? Where are you sticking to the norm? Where are you not pushing yourselves to explore, what you can become, who you can become, and allowing yourselves to have a new experience of life this year. So the soul is going to keep from the unlimited ocean of beingness that you are. So whenever the mind gets in the way, just connect with your heart and just say to yourself, I am an unlimited being, like the ocean, and just get back into the truth and the expanse of who you truly are. And that's what we want to do this year, just go beyond who we think we are and connect with who we actually are. So we're letting go of illusions, we're letting go of our identities, our gender, the titles we've had, the roles we've played. We are starting to move beyond that. So those constructs are going to be dissolving to being just a conscious being on the planet. So, where are you attached to your identity? Let it go. Wear your identity loosely this year, so that you can discover more of who you truly are. Okay.